Okay, look at the tiny, tiny wiggle. Look, you see that? You see it? Oh, wait, what? So in this first experiment, we're just gonna bring this plastic rod next to the papers. They're not charged, nothing's charged. It's the first experiment. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Check it out. We're not gonna touch it, just gonna put it next to it and nothing happens. In the second experiment, we're gonna be using a wool cloth and we're rubbing it like this vigorously, trying to charge it up, and then we're gonna see what happens when we move it next to the paper. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just getting a little piece of tape, making a handle on it, and then we're gonna stick it to this table. We're not gonna charge it or anything. We're just gonna be very careful not to add any charge by pressing down. Very nice. So now let's rip it off really fast. We're gonna put it down here and see what happens if we pull a non-charged object nearby. We got like a pencil. That's also being attracted. That's interesting. Let's pull off both these pieces of tape really fast and see what happens when they come next to each other. Oh, maybe it's doing it better this time. Yeah. So the more charge you have, the better you do this experiment, the better these results will happen. They're repelling each other. So for the umpteenth time, we're redoing this, trying to get this proper. Just pulling off two of these top to bottoms very slowly. And then we're gonna split them apart, put them together, and see what happens. Yo, this one's attracting like crazy.
So then, yeah, top and bottom attract.
Top to top.
Top to top repel. And bottom to bottom repel.
They should.
Yeah.
That one really
Try the bottom to bottom. It might be a little more. Yeah, they repel.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, so our top one on this side might just not be very strong. Okay,
Yeah.
We're good. Now we're going to be rubbing plastic and wool, and we're going to be putting it next to the top and bottom tapes and see what happens. The bottom will be repelled, and the top will be attracted. There it is. Pretty nice. We're going to repeat the same experiment of rubbing glass and silk together, and then putting them next to the top and bottom tapes right here. We're going to see what happens. This is the bottom tape. It's going to be attracted, and the top tape is going to be
Maybe
repelled.
we'll try this
Repelled.
one.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was
that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's repelled.
Hard to
That
get
tape
it.
isn't that great.
Yeah.
In the next section, we're gonna try to take the bottom and top tape. We're gonna move them right next to these little papers here. So this is the bottom side of the paper, and it is attracting the paper. Bottom side of the tape attracts. This is the top side of the tape.
Okay, it attracted.
It attracts. Interesting. In this next part of the experiment, we'll be taking a top and moving it closer to the ball. Oh, and we are noticing mega attraction. Yeah, and we're gonna do that same thing with the bottom side and see what happens. It's gonna totally attract. As you can see, both top and bottom are attracted by this hanging ball.